We will do it live. Why does my OBS say that I'm... No, not my OBS. My chat manager said that I was live on 3 platforms for a second. And that's simply untrue. Although I don't know where I'm live on YouTube because it created a new event. We're live. We're live. All right, everybody. Welcome to Panic Attack Wednesday. This is where I am so behind on everything that I'm running an AI agent on the monitor that normally shows me the preview of my stream. And I have to hope that I don't leak any critical information here. Because I need stuff done like yesterday. But work is not more important than me, so we're also going to grind while we're grinding. And just, pray and hope for the best and whatnot. So I have to be very careful about what is open and on which screen, but I think I can do it. We're going to switch to monkey type. I was on TBR. I was warm earlier. I think the adrenaline in my blood, in my veins, is going to keep me still warm. And we're just going to bang out some types and see what happens. And then we're going to go aim later and see what happens there as well. And we're going to hope for the best continually. It's really weird seeing code being written on in my peripheral vision. I'm not used to not watching the code being written or even not writing the code myself. That's a weird feeling. Knowing that something is touching my shit while unsupervised. If anything goes wrong here today, it was a good run. We gave it our best, and we're gonna remember and miss the good times. And we're gonna get 42 words per minute. All right, we're not as warm as I thought we were. It's giving. Holy shit, we hit a new PB. All I had to do was be pretty silent and then say that it's giving. Thanks, babe. Thank you. I'm an accurate and consistent young man. And I typed 25 words in 49 seconds. Kinda sick nasty. Kinda hot. Kinda cool. You're texting me now. You're telling me things and then you're not really giving me a receptacle to tell you things back. And I'm a little offended. And my phone, for those of you wondering, is on 5%, as per usual. What the fuck? You can hear me. This is bullshit. I'm being connived and kinked. I'm being kinked. We're gonna take a little pause here. And fuck, I have to figure this out. My AI finished writing code for me. So let's see, that's a good change. I have no idea if that's a good change. This is good. Okay, this is a change to make this a commercial friendly web page. This is asking additional questions and they're in fucking Croatian. I don't think that's a good change. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's the same as if I copy pasted it. We'll keep it. Okay, the next change is I accept the prevs. There's no shot. Jarvis, open the Excel sheet. Jarvis. Why would anyone include an I accept the privacy policy in one of my contact us forms? What the fuck are you talking about? I can't read. This is all in Croatian. Jiminy Christmas. I really can't read. I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. Where did it come up with that? System data and calculation. This is a formula that my client will input. First criteria, monthly bill. This is what the customer will put in. Pitched flat, that's what we just added. Yes, no, investment. I don't see anything about terms and conditions on here. I think it's just making 2 times 1 for accept. Oh my god. That was in the requirements. The AI understood the job better than I did. Okay, we will accept that change as well then. That's fucking crazy. Solar calc format 4. That doesn't seem right or applicable at all. Okay, so that's the input, right? We added inputs for like the pitch of the roof, the yaw, the way, whatever. Okay, now we're moving to the report. You're now writing Croatian words into my code. Fuck it, I'll figure it out. Solar module specs. Do we not already have this? Surely we have this somewhere. Okay, I understand that variable. I'll accept that variable. We have this somewhere. I don't know where, but wait, you're fucking crazy. You're crazy. Why? I have system size. I have panels. Solar module WP. Why are you changing it? Why is that being interpreted as a new line? I don't... Dude, there are 21 changes here. I mean, the AI thought really hard about it. So I'm honestly just kind of... I'm going to click keep all. And I'm going to say... Now in the same directory, please write me a new file to assist in testing these changes. Who the fuck types 67 words per minute? You could never. Delvin could never. You see this crown right here? You see this crown, young man? This is a personal best on Panic Attack Wednesday. All right? I'm doing work. Well, granted, I'm telling the AI to do my work on my other monitor, and I'm hitting PBs, all right? Fucking Panic Attack Wednesday. And we're still out here crushing. We're crushing and crunching and slaying and slamming. Excuse me while I yell at my clanker, please. Now in the same directory, please write me a new file to assist in testing these changes. That's a full command, isn't it? In the same directory, please write me a new file to assist in testing. Yeah, fuck it, hit enter. I'm your personal... This is where I would be a much better streamer if I had a button on layer 17 of my keyboard that would play the mogging soundtrack, because it's a whole soundtrack. It's not like it's not a clip, it's not a bit. It's a whole ass soundtrack, right? It's the score to my movie. It would play the mogging soundtrack, and it would zoom me into full screen cam, and it would apply a sexy filter, and I would go. And when I blow up as a streamer, my primary successful quality is going to be flirting with men. That's going to be what I'm famous for. And then I'm gonna. Oh, Alex, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna steal the VTuber idea, but instead of being Mr. Tit, I'm gonna download a wacky inflatable arm guy, and I'm gonna have my head and my body the same way that the VTubers do it, and then Morgan showed me like a raccoon filter on Snapchat. Where he has arms that follow your shoulders, and I think it's based on where your head looks. And so I'm going to have wacky inflatable arms that follow my movements, and it's going to be sick. And then we're going to put the sexy filter on. Back on, because it is on now. Yes. Fuck. I stalled for so long that the code is already done writing the test, and it's 530 lines. I'm not going to read all of this. What? Why did you make me an HTML page? What the fuck? What? I wanted you to test your logic, not make it again. How did we get here? Jesus Christ, that's a lot of words. God, this has to be terrible stream content because it's not my code, it's my company's code, so I can't really show that on stream. Might be quite a bit of a breach of contract, but I do have to read this, and it's really important. And it's due tomorrow at 8 a.m. And then I have other things due tomorrow at 9 a.m. and then other things due tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I haven't done any of them. So it's Panic Attack Wednesday, and we're not going to be a wacky inflatable arm guy anytime soon, unless my AI does the shit that I tell it to do, and this just, honestly, this looks wrong. I think I just tell it to fuck itself. Click the test case buttons to open the report with pre-filled data. Wait, actually, that's based. No, that's based. That's good. I like it. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, keep all changes. Hold on. One more thing. Did you include in the report 5 and or I should make myself the head of social relations and stream my work. Yes, that's a fire idea. I don't think making our backend code publicly visible is really all that profitable as a software company, because then I'm just kind of saying, hey, you should copy and paste exactly what I'm doing, and then you can be a business that is us, but if you use AI a little bit better than me, you could be better than us. I don't think that's very profitable. I think what I should do is probably get other people to do the work so that I don't have to enter situations like this where I told someone about a month ago at this point that I had started their work, and then I fucked off for all of December, because that's what you do during December, and now I'm meeting with them tomorrow and I have to have some work done. I think I just don't do that, and then we're good. That's how we operate moving forward. Did I include in the and or solar sys calc 5 files, a call to the Google? I'm not gonna ask it if it did it. A solution to the issue of looking up the nearest city. If not, I think we should leverage our Google API and make a call to places to get coordinates of the end user's address so we can call in a drone strike. No, so we can compare them to the nearest major cities. To compare them against a list of the chords for the listed major cities. I would, if possible, yeah, fuck it, it's in ask mode, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, it's gonna think for a while. I'm gonna get a new PB because I didn't update it last time, and I knew that I didn't have to because I'm gonna do it again. All right, let's go. Yeah, fuck, we're off to a great start. Kyoba, mines, skin, we're off to a phenomenal start. Bloody, that's a good word. Trades, contract, resolve, journalist, that's a D. Cake, subway, matter, associates, doses, liaison, probably, senses, scanner, hometown, promoting, mayor, offerings, markets, unemployment. What a fucking word to end on. Let's go. That's what I'm going to be filing for if my AI fucks me. Holy shit. It provided coordinates for a lot of fucking cities. It only uses default values since coordinates are already captured. Yeah, fucking awesome. All right, I'm gonna switch you to agent mode and just your first solution is perfect. Please implement the city lookup by coordinates. We should parse that list and calculate the distance between end user and each major city to find and return the closest. Then we should use that. I don't even know why we're looking up the nearest major city. I just know that that was a pretty big fucking piece of the puzzle here. KWH over KWP. I don't know what that means. Use that. That's my stream title. Okay. KWH over KWP ratio. Then we should use the ratio associated with the closest city. Phenomenal. And now that I've been typing a lot on my QWERTY keyboard, we're probably never going to PB again. So I'm just going to go ahead and update type now. That's the start text. It's like the word start. 53 is 54. We're making progress, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Fuck me. Tough one. Who was in Paris? We'll never know who was in Paris. We did not PB. We don't get the answers. AI is still working like a good little slave. Shout out all my clankers. I'm gonna need to scrub the VOD. I don't want the algorithm to know that I was racist against its kind. Mods, make me look charitable to our robot overlords. Mods, donate to make a chatbot. It's the charity for right before they turn off a version of ChatGPT, because they released a new one, and that one is you know, he has cancer, and we want GPT 3.1 to be able to go see LeBron James play his last game with the Lakers. I just got an email that I've exposed confidential company secrets on twitch.tv. I did not. It was from a client who's angry at not me, which is my favorite kind of angry. I guess we're restarting the test because I don't know. Hold on. Shift tab. Holy fuck, we did it. I'm learning. Vacations. I'm getting more emails and I'm scared. That's a hard word. Fuck you. Glucose. Why did I I backspaced it after I got it right. That should be illegal. 39 is crazy. This is fucked. Okay, it's done with that task. And now I'm going to say, please update the test file to account for this change. Ford demographics, antivirus, soundtrack, languages, butter, filings, misleading, create, republic, stockings, isolated, applied, uploaded, fuck, revelation, purchased, qualify, displays, checklist, competitions, meditation, not medication, which I almost thought it was, neglect, obituaries, works. 48's pretty good score. 48's pretty good. 48 is not bad. No, I typed those in the wrong order. This felt like a decent run until then. Fuck me. Floppy. I like a floppy. That's my favorite. That's because I did not approve the first changes before I asked for the next set. Keep all. I'm not even going to bother reviewing those changes. Okay, cool. So now we have that ready to go with test cases. So when something goes wrong inevitably, I should be able to figure it out fairly easily. After that, I don't think there's too much work to do for here. I do have to make significant changes to custom reports, which I don't know how to do, but I also don't know AI well enough to like trust it to switch tasks back and forth. So I think we just call it for now until I finish up here, and then I'll test that, and then I'll move to the next task. The focusing stone. I don't know what the focusing stone is. It's just what I thought of when I saw the word. Abundant. What the fuck? We were killing it, and then we weren't. Is the yellow I still don't really know how to read this, to be honest. Wait, maybe neither of these are my PB. Arrows, words per minute, raw. Why was my raw 68 and my words per minute was 28? I don't understand what happened here. So the burst is how fast I typed, and my words per minute is, I guess, on average how fast I'm typing. So the gray is kind of like your measurement of how fast you typed any given word, I think. Crown PB. Yeah, that just shows you like the axis of where your PB is. Okay. Oh, this key is so much more useful than that key. What the fuck? So yeah, we were doing great, and then we stopped doing great, and then we started doing great again. I don't know. The world may never know. You know? You know, you know. All right, we got 2 more typing tests, and then we're gonna aim train, and it's time to fucking lock in, boys. We started that test so hot. So fucking hot. We hit 78 words per minute on word 2, and then we fell. And then we fell, and we fell, and we kept fucking falling. Although we were PBing all the way until this shit. And then we were still PBing a little bit all the way until this shit. And then we just kind of choked the finale. So close, yet so far. Allegedly. Brokers arriving. Dude, that felt so fast. Fuck. I feel so fast on the sticks, and then I'm just not as fast as I thought I was. I'm not feeling fast, son. I'm feeling rather hazardous. I'm feeling fucked. What the heck? What the fucking heck? Okay. That was terrible. We're never going to speak of it again. I'm going to boot up AIM Labs, and at the same time, I'm going to check twitch.com.tv. Let's fucking go! I just got a gifted sub to the peanut. I'm gonna... that's not why I was checking Twitch. I was gonna check Twitch to see how do I go from my dashboard to Twitch? There we go. I wanted to see, is there like a typing? Is there a typing category? How would I find that? My search is, okay, categories. There's blood typers, typing of the dead. Is there a monkey type category? There is. Beautiful. Okay, I need to start streaming under that category when I'm typing then. Okay, cool. My fault. My fault. I need to get my big ass keyboard out of the way now, and I need to lock the fuck in. Let's see, today is an odd numbered day, so we're gonna do odd numbered challenges, which means we're starting at number 1. Oh, fuck. Which means I'm changing my overlay to say what rank I am in AIM Labs. Phenomenal. And we just click balls. And it's as easy as clicking balls. And sometimes they want to be clicked and sometimes they don't, and you have to click them regardless of their consent. Just like being a fraternity dude at a party. Gotta click them whether they like it or not. That's a bad joke. Don't listen to that joke. Which was a joke, by the way. It's not, I'm digging a hole here. And I'm not clicking balls. They don't want to be clicked, I tell you. And I didn't get into a fraternity. I got some of those balls, babe. I got some of those balls. I got more than I did on Monday. I got some of those balls. This is the one where they stay still and they want to be clicked. These balls want to be clicked, I tell ya. These balls are ripe for the clicking. That's a new high score. That's a fucking banger. That's a we did that shit. Targets killed. You do kill the balls. I've been saying kills and killed and kill. I didn't know that they were kills. You learn something new every day. I fucking demolished my high score, dude. That's a good day. I love when the balls want to be clicked. Whew. Feels good, man. Fly shot entry. The balls don't really want to be clicked, but we're gonna click them. By golly, we're gonna click them. We're clicking balls all right. I kind of feel like I'm seeing the matrix a little bit here. This could be another high score by like a lot. And I say that and I get in my own head and the balls start running away from me. And now I feel like a little bitch. And now I feel like AI should be doing the clicking for me and I should be working, but wrong. I did that shit. I'm a fucking prodigy. We're clicking, we're clicking. Okay, the first most important thing is to click, yes, but the second most important thing is that when you click, your cursor needs to be on top of a ball. I feel like sometimes we forget that rule. I feel like that's a pretty important rule. It's the second most important rule of the game, actually. Pretty important. Pretty important. When you click, make sure it's a ball. Is this tracking? It is. My nemesis. My fucking mouse pad is stuck on my arm again. Good burst, though. Good burst. Bad burst. Bad burst. I'm gonna fucking... I'm gonna give this ball smallpox. I'm gonna give it a blanket as a symbol of peace and ill will. Fuck that game. Fuck my mouse pad. What am I doing? Oh, I'm cooking. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, you don't want a long strafe against me, guy. I'm a predictive AI. I have a reaction time of a fucking tortoise. But if you go in the same line, I can hit that line. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. He's getting in my face, so when he moves, it's more drastic. Fucking got him, though. Little bitch. Hover track. These tracking challenges low-key make me think I should up my sense. Because I follow slowly. I have trouble staying on target even when I know the path they're on. But that could also be that my mind is fucked. Because I half expect them to double back at any given time. And so, if they do double back and I'm fast, then I'm fucked. But when they don't, and I'm slow, I'm fucked. So I should probably just try getting better. I think that's the real solution here. I'm getting outstrafed and outgunned and outmanned. And mogged. Let me tell you, if I could control my own movement here, I'd probably be a lot better. Because in what game are you fucking moving this erratically while in a gunfight? Like, Apex introduced trains and that shit was kind of wild, but it was like, the guy on the train is just on a set path, you know? I can be on the train with a guy strafing not on the train, but I wouldn't be moving fucking willy-nilly. It's just wild and wacky, you know? I didn't know how much these guys were gonna move. I didn't finish that kill down there. That's pretty fucked up. I've got multiple guys weak. My arm is dragging my mouse pad. My eyes are glazing over a little bit. We're in for a good one. We're in for a good one. I'm kind of just trying not to leave the center of my screen, which was a pretty good tactic, as it so happens. My eyes are fucked. They just really want to close and go to sleep. But I can't do that. So jump switch entry, we go. That was probably bad target prioritization. Still just kind of want to catch him in the middle, you know? Because if you finish in the middle, then you can start in the middle, and the world is your oyster. And if you can start and finish in the middle, then you're always in the middle, and they're always in the middle. And then you kill all of them all the time. And that's the worst I've ever done. What the fuck? Damn, that's rough. This is fucked. These guys are too small for my liking. These guys fall into that don't want to be clicked category, huh? Luckily, I respect their consent and lack thereof, and no means no. And so I'm not gonna click them, and that's a choice that I'm consciously making right now. So not hitting a high score there is intentional. What's up, MJ? You're coming in at a fantastic time. We're talking about consent here. The balls don't consent. Until they do. And then they're ripe for clicking. And then it's Panic Attack Wednesday. We're getting these balls. We're getting these balls in my mouth. I'm in a fucked situation on my mouse pad right now, and that's why some of my decisions seem a little wild and wacky, because I was just fucking, I was fucking myself, is what was going on there. And that's all she wrote, and I'm fucking gold 3. I went up 11 points today. That's you can't really get a better day than that, you know? Holy fuck. We're grabbing that screenshot, we're updating the ranking, and we're gonna have the biggest ego on the planet. We're fucking gold 3. What a day, what a day. Zooey mama, am I right, folks? Gold 3. My new favorite accomplishment that I've ever had in life. Put that here. Take your title, delete that file. Give that title to you. It fits. We're looking good. Oh, you guys are talking about Criminal Minds. I looked up and I saw I'm a Read Girly 100%, and I was really confused. I didn't realize how quickly y'all were typing. I was fucking locked in. That's, criminal... What? We didn't even talk... It was CSI. Was it criminal... CSI was The Who, right? And then there was Bones that did not have the Who intro. All of those shows have to be the same. There has to be one guy who wrote one story, and they just pay him shit tons of money to be like, okay, but can you write it with these characters this time? And that's how we got NCIS and CSI and The Rookie and Bones and fucking a bunch of movies, I'm sure, and a bunch of shows. And it's gotta be the same, right? Am I smoking that loud? Yes. A Lucid Fox is my girlfriend, indeed, yes. I'm a furry. She is, in fact, WGF. Indeed, indeed, indeed. She's the best. She's in the other room yelling at Overwatch sometimes. And we killed it on the aims today, and I have not been typing a lot, so because I think AI did my work so well, I'm gonna hang on for a total of 30 minutes on monkey type tonight. Also because my eyes started to get tired, and I want them to get untired so that I can focus on testing that work. So I'm actually going to edit stream info and switch my category to monkey type because I found out that that's a real fucking category. And then we're going to type, and we're going to like it, and it's going to be fun. Outlast Trials, my bad. We both stan and hate the Outlast because they make us do the trials, but the trials are fun, and we pay to do them. Dude, your stomach is probably killing you because you had mint chocolate chip ice cream that one night. I'm telling you, it just wasn't the play. Even you gave better ice cream selections. I think this is just the time that you have to serve for making the choice that you made. I think I sympathize with your pain. I empathize with your pain. But I think you brought this upon yourself. I think we can make better choices. We can do better things. Holy shit, Mason's in here. Holy shit. What's up, dude? Thank you for popping into the stream on youtube.com. Long time no see, brother. Congratulations on being married, you fucking guy. Bigly. Thank you so much, Brother Bear. Oh, I'm in caps lock. That's gonna put a hamper on time. Miss you too, man. Thank you so much. I haven't shaved in ages, and I don't really know how to trim a beard either, so I appreciate you saying I look good regardless. I'm very self-conscious. I think the glasses detract from any flaws that my face may have. I think that's the key. Glasses and headphones, I can stream and I can live life. Thank you. You're really gassing my ego, and I'm unable to think about anything else. Tortellini supreme pasta. I don't know what the fuck a tortellini is. Thank you. Mason, are you ever in the borough? Very intellectual. Yes, sir. Because if you are, we should hang out. And if you're not, I respect that, and I will... Actually, no. Yeah, there's a 0% chance that I ever travel. But if you ever travel, I can be a selfish bitch and hit you up. Absolutely. Destiny. I started with I low-key thought that was going to be the word identity. Don't know why. 26 words per minute. Fuck yeah. We were hitting bursts of 20 to 70. All right. You're hitting me up next time. Fuck yeah. When you're glued to the neighborhood, in for holidays. Yes, sir. That makes sense. Yes, holidays. You gotta spend time with the family. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you're having a fantastic New Year. I also hope that whatever resolutions you may or may not have made, I hope that you hit all of them, because you deserve it. You're a good man. MJ, you should absolutely be besties with my girlfriend. She fucking loves Overwatch. She fucking loves Outlast Trials. She's been addicted to Pal World lately. And it seems like you're both chronically online to some degree. So, very cool, very nice. I'm kind of judging Morgan, and I'm basing everything I know about MJ off of 1 hour a day sometimes. Very nice. We love generalizations. Yeah, Alex, it's a good day, dude. I hit fucking gold. Well, I already was gold. I hit gold 3 in aim labs, and so I came back to monkey type to celebrate, and then Mason popped in the chat and distracted the fuck out of me. All right, we're having an insane panic attack Wednesday. Okay, it's wild and wacky out here. I was not I was actually I was really hoping that I could just be calm, cool, and quiet tonight and get in, get out, and just do my dailies. And then people showed up, and now I've got to live my life. All right, I may get fired tomorrow. I won't get fired tomorrow. I may get yelled at tomorrow. But you know what? It's the Europeans, and they were gonna yell at me anyways. So you win some, you lose some. At least I'm having fun and achieving my New Year's resolutions. And my New Year's resolution did also include do less work, so really we're succeeding in all categories. Astronomy. What the fuck is a WAN? WAN? Fucking, what's the Joe Rogan guy? Jarvis, can we pull that up? Jesse? Is it Jesse? Jesse, can we... What the fuck is a WAN? I know it's a tech term. It's the one above LAN, but I didn't think it was a real English word. Okay, 41, now I can get fucking dunked on. Alright, that was bad and I was focused. MJ, you do always show up and I appreciate that. And dedicated WAN that's not what we're going for. I don't think that was a real word that was said by that young man. I think he was good friends with Jade is what happened there. Memorable. Caveman. Vibrator. Birthdays. Scholar. Loaded. Salmon. I don't know what the fuck a loaded salmon is, but that sounds good. Chest. Affected. Previously. Group. Forgot the final letter. And now we're falling apart. And now it's all over. And we're just gonna ride this out and hope that I haven't fallen off too hard. Incident. 48. Respectable. I'm gonna drink some water now. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Holy shit, I love water. That's some good stuff right there. That's yummy. Oh, I fucking love water. That's a handsome withdrawn Washington. Fuck. I started so hot there, and then I started talking about words that were not what I was typing, and I fucked it. I'm gonna learn to talk and type at the same time, or it's, I don't really have an or else for that. It's gonna happen. That's, do you ever have you when you have you ever had a dream where you have you ever and you can do anything? Babe, I already forgot what you said. I know it said something about that's how you get fast. You do both at the same time. Something to that degree. And I think... Fuck that just reminded me that I made you a bet well over a year ago that I would be a faster typer than you within a year from that day. So you know what? Because you never cashed in, the year starts yesterday. I get a reset. I called dibs. I said, Jinx, you owe me a Shota. You owe me a Shota. Jinx, you owe me... Have you ever, can you, when you can do anything? I said, Jinx, you owe me a soda. And now I get to restart the bet from yesterday. And by yesterday, I mean the first of this year because I'm training now. I'm in my blue shirt arc, as you may. So, yeah, I think we restart the bet, and I'll be faster than you by the end of this year. And that's what we do. That's how it works. And if you try to dispute it, I will talk to my lawyer. Do I have any lawyers in chat? I don't have a lawyer. I have gotten myself into a pickle that I don't know how to get out of. Do I have any lawyers in chat? Wait, you have a lawyer. Babe, I'm gonna borrow your lawyer to fight you. Jarvis, find Sketch on LinkedIn. Backpack. That's not even my backspace key. But I just had a stroke on the keys. Goodness gracious. Talk and type, yes. Wait, I'm losing the chat. We've gone too far. I said too many words. I was looking at it and then I wasn't reading it. And then talk and type, yes, caps. Make him watch Criminal Minds, lol. Maybe. No, you did not won. No, that's not messed up. No, he's not on your side. MJ, I don't even know what a CJ is, but congratulations, you're my lawyer now. Thank you. Thank you. Criminal justice. I checked the VOD. I said it, and that wasn't you that typed. That was Morgan that typed. It was criminal justice, and I knew that. It wasn't on the screen yet. You can check the VOD. I figured it out. I'm a smart cookie. I know what the fuck words mean. Like Somalia. I know what that word means. And slowly. And appointments. I don't know how to spell developing, but I know that word. Ancestors, inspired, track, exhibition, massag, minds, font, acknowledged is a bitch of a word. Yes, that is awesome, and yes, criminal justice, and yes, I'm a genius, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I know what two letters mean when you put them together in order. Bada bing, bada boom. Fucking got him. Ref, can I get a redo? I was adjusting my arms and I accidentally pushed in a key. Ref. Flag on play. Transport planning, assessments, diary. Fuck. Revelation, flexible, social elections, exhibit, agents. The agents have questions about my bear Brisbane. That's also, that can't be a word. That's like a place in Europe, right? I guess Egypt is also a place. Are places words? They don't like have definitions, right? You just say the word and people just kind of know what you're talking about because it's a place. I don't think places are words though. Can I get an official ruling on that? That is a noun. Okay. You guys are ganging up on me and I'm gonna cry sexism. I'm gonna do it. I understand that they're nouns. They're proper nouns if they're places. Yes, I get that. But they don't have definitions. You know? Like, it's fucking... If Egypt goes out of business, it just won't be a place anymore. Like, the Ottoman Empire was a place at one point, but if you look that up in the dictionary, is it there, or does it only exist in history books? Dalpta. Wow. Fucking TC is blowing my brains, huh? I'm getting my back blown out. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, we're having trouble. Girls don't run the world because they're not old enough to vote. You're thinking of women. Okay, women. And even then, you're wrong because penis envy, look it up, that's a word. That's actually 2 words. But it defines one term. My point being, Oedipus Rex fucked his mother. If you know, you know. Checkmate, women. Alex, I might need you to back me up on this. I might need someone in my chat to put these women in their place. That felt bad to say. For the record, love women. For the record, I love women. I just don't like it when they tell me I'm wrong, because for one, I'm usually not wrong, and for 2, I'm usually not wrong. So, you know. You're 20 and you're old enough to vote, and you know what that means. You had a psych class. That's what I'm saying. Pronouns are she, they. So, hear me out. I'm confused. Lucid is going to disagree with me here, but I'm from the South. I'm from an urban southern city. I never really understood the they part of pronouns. If you are a she, they, are you a woman? Is that still your classification? Like your personal, is that how you identify? Yes. Thank you. So I can continue hating women. I mean, I can continue grouping you and Lucid together collectively as women is what I meant. That's what I meant. Is that a valid continuation of the logic there? Because I'm confused. If that is the case, I am confused as to where the pronouns came up, unless you were throwing it back to my penis envy comment And the they part is because you are multiple people and one of them has a penis. And so you're not envious because you already have arguably the best of both worlds. Because, I mean, I'd be kind of hyped if I had a penis. You know? New subject. I will read how do you transition quickly? Functioning. 39, fuck yeah. No pee-pee. No pee-pee. You use both pronouns. You can call me she or they. Understood. Babe, I don't... You really like that question, and I think it's a really simple answer. I think a chair would still be a chair. You would just sit with, like, you would always have an ottoman in front of you if it was an at-home chair. Recliners would be mega popular. And then, you know, sometimes you would be boxed up a little bit. I feel like that's a simple question with a simple answer, you know? But the real answer is if our knees bent the other way, we would have fucking gone extinct. And we wouldn't have to worry about making chairs because we never would have discovered fire because we couldn't run away from the tiger. You know? So, checkmate, atheists. But okay, yes. Women. Wait, I wanted to change. That's you were helping me out, and I just said yes, women. Understood. So how's everyone's Panic Attack Wednesday going? I care about my chat. I didn't ask anyone how their day was prior to that, I don't think. Except Mason. I got really hyped when Mason showed up. Mason's a fucking day one BillyOlosh head. I started streaming a long time ago. This was like my first, this by now is probably like my 5th shot at creating content. And I always just clean it out and make a fresh slate every time. But the last time I tried it, I was pretty serious about it. And Mason was like finding me at social gatherings and saying, dude, if you're going to do this shit, I need to see, I need to be actively running away from BillyOlosh. You need to be in my face all the time. And I was like, fuck, you're right. And that sounds like a lot of work. And then I gave up. But he told me what other people would not, and I really appreciated that. Your stomach is ass. I don't think that's how the bodies work. And been hurting for like 30 to 40 minutes. Well, hey, that's a pretty low amount of time to be in pain, right? You probably had a good day before that, right? You got to look at the silver lining there. It's, you know, have you consulted with Dr. Pepper? We discovered that he worked last time. You did nothing and cried. That's also a valid solution. Why the fuck did my session reset? Is it because I refreshed, or did monkey type become a new day? What the fuck happened here? I don't know how long I've been typing now. Ginger also? Oh, ginger ale. Understood. I can't look away for that long, or else Alex is going to come in, even though he didn't back me up when I asked him to hate women with me. So clearly he has better things to do, but I don't want him to pop back in and see that I have 20 words per minute. So I have to read one duck. No, fuck them. What? Who is fucking ducks? I need to figure out how to move my chat closer to my eyes, because I don't think you said fuck the ducks. But if you did, just remember that they're corkscrewy. You did have a pep earlier. That's good. Fuck them. No, just say fuck them. At the beginning. Oh, really? My first words were duck 'em? Word history. It was duck 'em. And I was fast as fuck. We should duck 'em more often. I see, I see. Babe, were you talking about ginger, like the root ginger, or were you talking about ginger ale? Because I've always heard ginger ale is good, but I thought that was just because it's bubbly and doesn't have caffeine. Is the root of ginger good for the soul? Have I been missing out in life? Apparently. Interesting, interesting. Granite. Reviews. That didn't feel too bad, but it was kind of bad. I'm checking my email to see what the fucking one of those emails was directed at me, and that's a client that I really don't like to interact with. Yippee, yippee. Fuck, what do you want? Why is this guy's email name in all caps? What a fucking weirdo. Complete a checklist. They just literally want a checklist. They want multiple checklists. Okay, that's pretty easy to do. Okay, I'm not worried about it anymore. Hell yeah. I'm going to star that email so that I will see it again when I log in tomorrow. You've been watching a podcast all day? How do you do that? Isn't a podcast like an hour and 30 minutes? Like you found a new podcast series and you're just like, fuck, I love when these guys talk. Well, go ahead, put us on game. What's the podcast? Podcasts as background music on streams might actually become meta. No, actually, because then I would be talking and they would be talking. That's never going to be meta. Never mind. I was just thinking of the fact that it's really hard to DMCA someone for listening to other people talk. Singing is very DMCA-able, and I was like, hey, music is background noise, but it fucks all parties involved. Maybe podcasts wouldn't do that. And then I thought about it for more than a second. So I retract my statement. Credits. Countryside. Demanding. Fucking bazinga. You've seen a lot of it before, but you were binging it. I guess it was just a binge podcast kind of day, you know? I've been there, done that. I've had days where I listened to The Yard more than I drank water. The Chimarelli, the Seymourelli, we're gonna look that up in hopes that they say it. Chimarelli family. The sisters are a singing group. Sim-O-Relli. I get the O'Reilly part. The Sim is is it like Cinderella but with an M instead? Cimarelli podcast. They're women.
Get ready.
Holy fuck.
It's time. Christina, Catherine, Lisa, Amy, and Lauren. Welcome to the Cimarelli podcast.
It is Cimarelli. Why the fuck do they sound like a radio show? That tickled my brain in a weird way. Okay, it's closing in on 10:30 and I have shit to do. I think we're gonna start wrapping it up here. 2010-ish is a long time to be listening to. I didn't even know they had podcasts in 2010. That's fucking absurd. I'm gonna let that thought sit, and I'm gonna do one more test. What'd you say? Same time, same place tomorrow? I'll fucking be here. I don't know about you, women. Cool whip. Women. Wrong letter. Wrong letter again. That seems to happen semi-frequently. Health. Fuck. Care. Fast. That's an easy one. Oh no, the music they started podcast. Okay, that makes much more sense. Podcasts did not exist prior to Joe Rogan, and I stand by that. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. Thank you for conversing with me and educating me, and for watching me rank up in AIM Labs and hit a new PB by 1 word per minute. All right, we're living the dream. We're having panic attacks on a Wednesday, and it's been a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye.